The sun was setting over New York City, casting a warm glow over the bustling streets. Tonight was no ordinary night. The heart of the city, Times Square, had been transformed into an enormous boxing arena. The streets were filled with a sea of people, over 1 million spectators, eagerly waiting for a battle unlike any other. They were here to witness a historic showdown between two of the mightiest beings on the planet, Hulk and King Kong. The massive boxing ring, reinforced with steel and vibranium to withstand the incredible forces it would endure, was set up in the center of Times Square. Gigantic screens and bright lights illuminated the area, broadcasting the event to the world. The energy was electric, with fans cheering, waving signs, and chanting the names of their chosen champions. As the crowd roared, King Kong made his entrance. The giant gorilla, towering at over 100 feet, moved with surprising grace despite his size. His fur was dark and matted, and his eyes glinted with intelligence and determination. He pounded his chest with a thunderous roar that shook the very buildings around him, a challenge to his opponent and a statement of his strength. The crowd erupted, some cheering in awe, others watching in stunned silence. Then, a deep, booming sound echoed through the streets as Hulk leapt into the ring. The green behemoth, equally formidable, landed with a ground-shaking thud. His muscles bulged with raw power, and his eyes glowed with a mixture of rage and focus. Hulk raised his massive fists in the air, acknowledging the cheering fans. His green skin shone under the lights, and his powerful frame radiated sheer force. The two titans stared each other down from opposite corners of the ring. The air was thick with anticipation. The referee, a brave soul, stood between them, raising a hand to signal the start of the fight. A bell rang, and the battle was on. Kong charged first, his massive fists swinging with incredible speed. Hulk dodged to the side, feeling the rush of wind from Kong's powerful punch. The ground trembled beneath them as they exchanged blows, each strike sending shockwaves through the air. Hulk countered with a thunderous punch to Kong's jaw, staggering the giant ape. But Kong was quick to recover, grabbing Hulk with his enormous hand and slamming him down into the ring floor. The crowd gasped, then cheered as Hulk, undeterred, sprang back to his feet. With a roar of his own, he launched himself at Kong, his fists a blur of green fury. He landed a rapid succession of blows, each punch connecting with bone-crushing force. Kong stumbled back, momentarily dazed, but then caught Hulk with a powerful backhand, sending him crashing into the ropes. The two giants continued their epic struggle, trading blows that would have leveled buildings. The city lights flickered with each impact, and the crowd was on the edge of their seats, their excitement palpable. Hulk, fueled by his limitless rage, began to gain the upper hand. He ducked under a wide swing from Kong and landed a massive uppercut to Kong's chin, lifting the giant ape off his feet and sending him crashing to the ground. Kong lay on the canvas, dazed and struggling to rise. Hulk seized the moment. He leapt high into the air and came down with a devastating punch to Kong's chest, a final blow that shook the entire city block. The ground beneath the ring cracked, and a shockwave rippled through the streets of New York. Kong let out a final, exhausted groan and fell back, his massive body heaving with effort, but he could not muster the strength to stand. The referee began the count. 1, 2, 3. The crowd joined in, counting with growing excitement. 7, 8, 9, 10. The bell rang, and the match was over. Hulk stood victorious, his chest heaving, his fists raised in triumph. The crowd erupted in a deafening cheer, their roars echoing through the city. Kong, defeated but not broken, slowly rolled over and sat up. He looked at Hulk, his eyes showing respect for his opponent's strength. Hulk, breathing heavily, extended a massive green hand. Kong, after a moment, took it, and the two titans shook hands, a gesture of mutual respect and acknowledgement of their epic battle. The crowd cheered louder than ever, celebrating not just the victory, but the spirit of the fight. As the lights of Times Square sparkled above them, the world witnessed a true clash of titans, a night that would be remembered in history. Hulk had won the match, but both he and Kong had earned the admiration of millions. With the city's skyline glowing in the background and the crowd chanting his name, Hulk stood tall, the undisputed champion of the ring.